Now we see the slicing example. Let's say you have a word, you want to grab few of the characters or few of the. Let's say you have a sentence, and you want to grab some of the word from that sentence, So how you can do this? So let's see with an example. Let's say we create a variable word equal to programming. So let's say as you know, in programming, in any language, Java or Python, we start from the index from 0. So if we start from the 0, so 0, the p is in location to 0, So if 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 character there, 10 position, 11. Actually, the 11th characters, but that if we start from the p from the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But in programming, start from the 0th position. So if you want to see what's in the 0th position, so if you want to see what's in the 0th position, so word the 0th positions. If you want to print out, you'll see the p there. You see. So if you want to see, let's say in the 10th positions, which will be n, which will be the G, the 10 positions, and if I do the 11 positions, it will be out of index, it will be the arrow, the index arrow, out of range. So basically with 0 to 10, so you can go from the backward as well, so from starting from the -1, -2, -3, -4. So if you want to -1, it will give you the G. So you see the G. So you can go from the, if you go from the forward from the 0, and from the backward, it will be -1, So this is how you can grab, a few characters, and if you want to, the other way example, let's say if you want to see from 0, start from the 0, colon, and finish to the 4th, but exclude 4th. So 0 start from the p, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th position, start from the 4th, but exclude that 4th position. So it will be only PROG Pro. If you want to see this, so the comment out this, you'll be able to see only PROG Pro. You see, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm saying start from the 0 and end to the 4th positions, but exclude the 4th positions, So start 0 and end 4th, but EXCL, you will exclude 4th position. It's by default, so the next, if you want to see the same thing, if you understand this concept, starting from the, let's say if you want to start from the, let's say 2, which is 0, 1, 2. Let's say we start G. Okay, so 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Start from the 3. Gra G, and you finish on the G, R, A. So 3. I want to finish 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 8. So it will be PGROMMI, and the 8th position is I, so I will be excluded. So if you want to print these, you'll be able to see GRAMM. So basically you're starting from the 0 and to the 8 positions, but exclude the 8 positions. This is how the slicing works, and the same thing will be the in backward as well, and you can do another example. I'll just show you there. So if I do this, I'm saying starting the 0th positions and end to the 4th positions. So starting with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but exclude the 4th position, So if I run these, you will see PROG. So here I did this. So you can write the same thing, this one, and here. By default, it's starting from the 0, but I didn't write the 0. I put the colon and then 4th. So by default, it's starting from the 0, I start from the fourth and all the way to the end. So if I 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm starting from the fourth. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which is R. We start from the R all the way to the end. So if I run these, it's here R. So this is how you can do slicing works. Like the same thing if you write in a sentence, like, so if you do the same, C sentence equal to Python programming. So you can start from the 0 all the way to the end, like, so if you can grab anything from there, like, so if you want print sentence, we're starting from, let's say you're starting from the 0 and all the way to the end, like, so even if I do this, like, it will print everything, like, Python programming. So this is another way you can do it, like, and the same thing you can do with the list as well, like, with the slicing, like, so we'll, for example, slicing. So you create a list, let's say numbers list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to go up the 0th position. What is the 0th position, like, and number, and run the program, you will see the 1. Okay, so, and even if you want to see everything was in there, like, the same thing which you have done the sentence, like, so if you run the program, it will basically give you the whole list, like, so the same you can do with the list. We can do with the string, like, the slicing as well works. And you can, inside the list, we have seen the basic series, like, how you can change, how you can add, and how you can remove, like, from the list, like, as well. That's the basic series I have created, like, so if you're not sure how I can do this, you can watch my basic Python basic series. So it also works as a step as well, like, so let's say I'm just going to put a few more numbers there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I want to start from position 1 and step, either go from step by step, like, from forward, like, by 2 or 3, like, so how you can do it, like, so you can see numbers. I want to start from 0 and move forward by 2. So if I run this, I'm just going to comment out this, and it will start from the 0 and move step by step 2, like, so from the 1, 3, 5, it will run like this. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so the same thing you can do with the backward as well, like, so if I do, like, backward, so start from -1, -1, so start from the 10th, and then it will go 8, and it will go 6, like this. So I see, I'm just going to reverse the whole list, like, so this is where I'm reversing the list, okay, list, and here I'm doing the forward by 2, this is called, like, steps, like, we're going 2-step, like, and if I do this 3, like, 3 steps, so you can see how you can 1, I'm going to 4, so 1 2 3, 3 step 4, 4 2, then go to 7, then go to 10, like so this you can play with this. So I'm saying start here 0 and to the end, and every step 2, so start 0 to the end, and step by 2. This is what it's saying, and you can also do that print numbers start from 1, finish to the 10, and with the index, so 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it's the 9th index until 9th, and go step by 3. So it will go 1 4 7 and 10. So comment out this 2 5 8, or starting from the 1, sorry, so starting from the 0 1, so I said 0, starting from the 0, which is so if I do 0, then it will go 1 to 4 7, okay, so 1 4 7, so 1. So if I do from start from the 1, that means 0 1, start from the 2, it will start from 2, and so 2 5 8. So here start index 1 and finish to end index steps by 3. So you have seen how you can do slicing, which is a very important concept, if you go to the machine learning, for the NumPy errors and stuff, the slicing is a very important concept, and you will in the real life, you have to use it in plenty of places, so it's very important to familiar with this concept, okay.